Hello, my name is Alex Medina and I am here to introduce a video that is going to speak to the very hearts of people throughout the state of Illinois, but primarily in the Cook County region. I lead what is called the Kingdom Council, whose primary vision is to provide and become solutions to local and statewide problems, namely the foster care crisis, particularly our youth in care. Our desire is to partnership with DCFS and key leaders from the community of faith so that we may become the solutions that the local and statewide community is looking for. So this video is going to present to you testimonies, stories, firsthand, like no one else can tell their stories from our youth in care, and it's going to compel you and I to rise up, to move in, to step up close and personal and say, what can I do to make this better? How can I dream to bring about transformation and reformation to the child welfare system in the state of Illinois? It is my hope that you listen carefully. It is my hope that you think this through and that you, at the end of the video, make a definite decision to become part of the solution, because our youth in care are looking for you and I to become that for them. Thank you and God bless you.
Yeah, I've been through about 6 or 7 placements. I enjoy it a lot. As people have said, when you are in the foster system or in even the child welfare system, you somehow grow up too fast. Somehow you lose track of yourself. It's the term where moms and dads always say they grew up too fast. It's like we're doubled. I started out in the foster care system in Las Vegas when I was 8, and I came back to Illinois and got into it again when I was 14. I'm 19 and I'm supposed to be in college, which I am, but I feel like I'm 32.
I entered foster care in the state of Oregon very young, and it was a very small period of time before I moved to Illinois with my father. And then I lived with him for a few years, different places back and forth. And then he decided he couldn't get enough money to pay to feed me and my brother, buy us our clothes and things. And so he called DCFS and they found us a shelter home. And I stayed there for about 2 months, which was a short period of time for that shelter. We were very lucky. We actually we found a home where me and my brother could stay in the same house, which was really, really nice. But the problem was with the foster parent. We didn't know this at the time, she had a record of having children be arrested at her home for violence and different things. She was an antagonist. She got people very angry, and she would insult you personally to your family and things, and I had problems there. I was very sensitive about my family. So I ended up leaving that home and going to the home I'm currently at, and I love it.
I've been to 9 different foster homes, moved 13 times among them, gone to 4 different high schools, and am currently at my current foster home, living with a friend.
My story has much to do with like depression, wondering who fault it was, just my younger years, and then going through the different foster parents. I remember my first foster home. Her name was Miss Cully. Me and my brother was only there for 6 months. It was different because not because it was our first, because it was a stranger.
My story, I grew up in foster care. I was placed in the system at 7 years old and aged out at 18. I'm actually a 4th generation foster child, so that's why I'm so passionate about real change, and it's because I feel like this cycle ends now. And being able to share my heart with youth, sharing them with them where we have control over our destiny. The cycle ends where we make that decision.
My foster parents are probably the best people I know. They took me in when I wasn't a very good person statistically on paper, and they've given me multiple opportunities to get better, and I haven't done everything I'm supposed to do while I've been there. I've had problems, and they won't give up on me.
She is absolutely amazing. She hasn't once threatened to put in a 2-week notice, which has been a theme for all of the foster homes that I've been in. On a weekly basis in one foster home, they would bring it up. So she has been the most stable, reliable source of advice and care that I could have ever had.
She actually cared about me. No matter what I did, and no matter what I did, she took me back. Like, she didn't put me out. I only left her because she started getting real ill, and I couldn't stay. But other than that, and I still talk to her. She was like actually the only person who came to my high school graduation. So she really meant a lot to me. It would make a lot of a difference. Like I don't know if people have ever watched The Fosters, but I have. And if you sit down with the child and actually explain to them and help them, they will really think in their mind, they will have this mindset as, I will be great, or I will be able to do this, because if she thinks I will, then I know there's going to be a lot of other people that thinks I'm going to be able to do this as well.
What else you guys doing? There's many of young black males that need this mentor, and if you know that you could be a mentor because you ain't really doing nothing or be a foster parent, join. You'll get trained and everything like that. Because I know a lot of these black males that are grown, they probably didn't have a father figure. Think of it that way. How would you feel if you didn't have a father figure or something like that? How tough it was for you?
One thing that's incredible about fostering teens, they are independent. You can help them and they can help you, and you can be an incredible team, and you're giving them a forever family.
They make me feel like I've been there my whole life. When you get there, it's always awkward, but they're so welcoming, and they never tell me I'm not a good person. And that means a lot more than some people think.
I would choose anyone if I could. If I had a mansion, I'd take everyone, because everybody deserves a chance. You shouldn't say no to somebody just because of something that they did or did not do.
That everyone in my youth would find a forever family, and even when they're 30 years old, or that family's there during holidays, and that's there for their child's first birth of their child, where that forever family that is that concrete support in times of need.
She actually, whenever I state that I have an interest, especially I want to be an immigration lawyer, and so she heard about that and she helped me find resources. She would lovingly nag me to encourage me to seek out resources, to seek out scholarships and schools that might encourage what I want to do with my life. And when I first moved in with her, she asked my caseworker at the time, how do I handle her? Is there anything I should know? She wasn't even a foster parent. She wasn't trained as a foster parent at all. And my caseworker told her, just treat her like one of your own. And she hasn't failed to do that by any means. I have chores just like the rest of my siblings. I get allowance just like the rest of my siblings. And I say my siblings because they are my siblings. I no longer have just 5, I have 7.
My ultimate goal, regardless of what I do in life, is to provide well enough that I can have children who don't have to have the problems I've had. I want them to have the same loving home that I eventually found in that foster home.
I am Norma McKay. I'm the Immersion Site Director with the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services for Northern Region, specifically Lake County. As you have just watched this video, I want to inform you that we need all of you. We need the juvenile court setting, the Regional Office of Education, our educational partners, our police departments, our townships, our private agency partners, our faith-based community to come and to gather around our youth in care. We need foster homes throughout the state of Illinois. If you're thinking about it, having questions, or just want more information, please call your local Department of Children and Family Service field office. Get the information. We are a community and we need to serve our families and our children in need. Thank you.